Hey guys, it's Sister Sense here at Blogalicious 2011. Now look, it's all about masterful connections, and I am meeting some amazing divas that I have worked with, I have emailed, they have talked to me in so many different levels. So right now I'm talking to Kanisha, and we have some history, and it just goes back. So, okay, I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to let you talk.
Okay, so I'm Kanisha of the blog CrazyGirlNation.com. Please come over. I write dating and happiness advice for women who have it all but sometimes lose it. So I'm the place for you to come where you, when you're feeling crazy. So me and LaShonda, Sister Sense, first met when I was actually at Harvard. I was writing a huge research paper for an independent study, and I basically wanted to write about black women, online entrepreneurs, and of course Sister Sense is the queen of all of us. Black women online entrepreneurs and black women online and all of that. So I contacted her, I interviewed her for my paper, and she was my main case study for my research paper, and obviously I did really well on it.
Yes.
And yeah, I just learned a lot from her, and I'm just so grateful that you're putting out all this research for us and giving us the tips and the tricks, and Blogalicious is so fun.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're not here, come next year and come visit us at CrazyGirlNation.com.
Wonderful. Now, you know I'm not letting you go yet.
Oh, we're not going to go yet. That was my little pitch. I was like,
well, okay. First of all, okay, so you know you're a fellow lock woman like myself with the lovely locks. For those of you who are following me on naturalhairstylesblog.com, how long have you been locking?
So I've been locking since 2006.
Wow.
I went to a church. It was my first time at the church, and a lot of people at the church had locks. And I was like, ooh, I'm joining this church, and I'm getting me some locks.
In that order.
in that order. So my first time, at that church, I went up to a woman whose locks I liked, and I just said, you know, I really like your hair. Would you be willing to start my locks? And she said, oh my God, thank God, I just lost my job.
Wow.
I've been trying to do people's hair. So she started my locks. I would pay her. She and her
Masterful
daughter,
Connections.
Masterful Connections would come to my dorm room at college, at Pomona College, and she would do my hair. So she started my locks. And actually, after I'd had my locks for about a month or two, she was like, I don't like how they're going. And she undid all of them and re-gridded them. Yeah. And so I just really appreciated that. And she did a great job. And I love my locks. And now it's been, if it was 2006, it's been at least...
It's going on 5 years.
Yeah,
That's amazing, because they are beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. So number two, what motivated you to do your blog?
So what motivated me to do my blog? When I was at Harvard Business School, they were trying to help us figure out what we wanted to be when we grow up.
Yes.
And one of the jobs that came up in my little digital printout after I took the quiz was talk show hostess. And I'm like, that's our job, I guess. And so when I started to learn about talk show hosting and on-air hosting, and reaching out to people who are on TV, they're like, you have to start a blog to see if you like producing content, if you like being in the public eye, if you can build up an audience and sustain their attention. Yes. And then they were like, and if you do a blog, you need to pick something and be, you know, focus on it. Yes. I know you do all kinds of things, Sister Sense, but I know you started out, I think, in graphic design and web development, and I know you really perfected your craft in that area, and then you created your whole empire, and I really recommend people do that. So I was like, okay, if I have to choose one thing, what would it be? Well, it's what I talk about all the time, which is boys and dating. And then within boys and dating, I was like, who am I really talking to? And the more I thought about it, I was like, I'm talking to crazy girls who want to do better. I'm a crazy girl and have a lot of friends who are crazy girls, and by crazy girl, I just mean somebody who's smart, accomplished, very ambitious, very outgoing, you know, loud personality, very well liked. But when you get in a relationship, sometimes you can freak out and act a little crazy sometimes, do things you didn't mean to do, like call him 22 times when he didn't pick up. So my blog is a place for women to come and get advice, to be together and just kind of share tips and even commiserate after the breakups, and there's usually a lot of them for us. So,
going through that whole process.
That's what motivated me, is just really wanting to I was devouring all these self-help books, and I wanted to share what I was learning and how it was working for me in my life.
That's beautiful. See, we all need to know where we came from so we can know where we're going. And I love that you can share what you're doing with your blog. I love that you can share what you do with your hair. Now, I want you to share where people can find you, Twitter, Facebook, your actual website.
Great. So just if you're looking for me as a person on Facebook, I'm Kanisha. So Facebook.com/Kanisha D, as in Dion's my middle name. Okay. And then if you're looking for my fan page for Crazy Girl Nation, it's just Facebook.com/Crazy Girl Nation, and you can become a fan on Facebook.
For all the crazy girls out there.
For all the crazy girls out there, or the men who love us. On Twitter, you can find me at Kanisha D, KANEISHAD. Are there any? What else are we supposed to be on? All the G plus and all. Those
Look,
are the main
I
ones.
keep it to the hot ones. You know, the Twitter, the
Those are the hot
Facebook, and
ones.
then the home base, which is your website.
Those are the hot ones. And then one last plug I want to make.
Sure.
Is I also have a business helping people get into business school and public policy school.
Okay.
I'm a recent graduate of Harvard Business School and Harvard Kennedy School.
Yes.
I did not have good test scores. I had good grades.
Yes.
I did not have good test scores, and I did not have a background in business. And I help other people like me who are non-traditional get into those kind of competitive schools. So if you're interested in that, you're thinking about grad school, but wondering if you can get in or you need someone to help you through the process, come visit me at theartofapplying.com.
Wow. Look at all of that amazing stuff you're doing. Love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.